but that's my baby, that's my booski. She gon' ride or die for me. That's my baby, that's my booski. She gon' ride or die for me.
Alright, man. What's up with y'all? We start off quiet and shit. Everybody.
I didn't know you was. I thought you was like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my channel."
Yeah, nah, y'all know what's happening, man. We at the session. Gonna have another session today, dog. We still waiting on a couple guests. A few guests gonna still walk in here and shit. But we gonna start for now. Today's subject, we gonna be speaking about kids and like children, y'all beliefs and shit like that. What we believe in, how we feel like we should raise our children, stuff like that. It might get a little controversial, but that's what we up here for. We up here to talk shit. We're gonna have a few people. We got a few people on the couch that don't have kids. And then we have people on the couch with kids. So we're gonna get, both sides of the spectrum.
Who got kids?
See how you feel. Who got kids on the couch?
Okay, good. I thought you was sending a little shot at me.
Nah.
All right.
But yeah, all right, we're gonna start off with an opening question, man. Fuck it, let's break the ice. Everybody all quiet and awkward. Okay. Matter of fact, y'all introduce yourself. Everybody introduce themselves. Go ahead, everybody introduce. We're gonna start with that. Go ahead, too.
Hey y'all, I'm Tiah Napri.
I tell them your Esther. Y'all already know me. It's on you, yeah.
Hey guys, it's kennk. You can follow me on Instagram at kennk._. Subscribe to my YouTube.
I know you already know.
No, y'all gotta say it.
Right, y'all gotta tell us introduce.
Right. I'm Doe 2.0. Follow me at Doe 2.0. Make sure y'all put the age parameters about you.
Right. Yeah, y'all know me. It's just job, but I ain't nobody special. It's just job. Half a bye-bye, I hope you dig. The opening question is, y'all feel like all babies is cute?
No.
My son wasn't cute when he first came out. I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, baby,
Like after the first day, he started shaving a little bit. I'm like, all right.
Do you think all babies cute?
Fuck no.
But I feel like everybody be like low-key faking this shit.
I mean, yeah,
I know. If your child not cute, I'm gonna say like, oh, he got like 2 eyes. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say he cute.
He got 2 eyes. Is funny as shit.
I don't think nobody ever gonna tell nobody
I would. I say it all the time. I don't care. Fuck them kids.
like, and then I gotta be really close to you, like, your baby.
Nah, for real, yeah. No, we got
like that.
Or you just be like, oh, your baby look like,
I ain't gonna fake. I wouldn't be able to tell somebody to their face like that, unless, like you said, unless I'm real close to it.
No, what?
I mean, I'm not gonna say unless they ask me, And they ask me like,
you think my baby
cute? I'm like,
Like,
it got some growing to do. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be like,
I'm just gonna say
it got growing to his features. There you go. That's what you tell them. You know.
Well, my baby always been cute. So
right. Yeah, I know what you saying. But yeah, some people, kids though.
I
try to be nice, and then if they ask me the truth, then I tell them the truth.
If somebody asks me, you think my baby cute? I'm saying you must don't, because like, why the fuck did you ask me?
Why you asking? Yeah, that's a random ass question.
Like what?
No, some people do. I mean, they know their kid ugly, but they want to ask somebody in confidence, like, you think my
I'm saying straight.
I want to say this straight.
I'm crying.
Nobody ever asked me that. That's crazy.
Well, you think all babies is cute?
No, like, is their baby cute? Like, girl, you think my baby cute?
Yeah, that's a wild ass question.
But then they're like, ain't she cute? Or ain't he cute? Yeah,
Nigga
I might change the conversation or something.
You stupid.
Somebody's eyes. Like,
I get some shoes. I'm sorry.
It's healthy.
What's the name?
You got a healthy baby.
All right, let me ask y'all another question. How do everybody feel about abortion? How you feel about abortion on the couch? Y'all believe in abortion? Y'all feel like, my body, my choice?
John, you know me. I got kids. Okay? But I don't think abortion is right, but under circumstances. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some girls been raped, you know what I'm saying, where it's her choice whether she wants to keep that child there. Or if the baby has, mental delays or, disabilities that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's her choice. You know what I'm saying? But I think those are the only 2 options where it should be considered. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing that up, remember, but I just never think of that question when you was like,
so we definitely asked up.
If you could, if you knew your baby was gonna be, what you want to go with?
like any type of disability.
Right, disability,
Down syndrome.
right? That you
Like,
never right.
you knew your baby was already gonna be retired.
Like the doctor told
but you had a choice to be like, yay or nay.
It's a
It's
God.
a 50-50 chance. Like, they
get rid of that
No, for real. That should be fun.
Nah,
Yeah, but you know what I'm
for
saying? Right, but at that time, right, that's where, you know, if the dad's in the life, you know what I'm saying, you will go over with him. And if it's just yourself, you know, you and God should talk about it. And
So what if it's a 50-50 chance? Like,
and that's your right. That's her decision, right? And that's why I said where I think a woman should talk to God at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because right, she doesn't know, but if she feels in her heart something's wrong and she can't do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I agree with you. I feel the same way. I feel like when it comes to abortion, I feel like I'm kind of against it to a certain extent.
Exactly.
If it comes to like rape victims, if you don't want to carry, that person's child and stuff, that I understand. But just
just to do it.
Yeah, like things like not being, I don't know. I feel like just random shit that we just say, like, oh, we're not financially ready. We're not. Stop fucking raw. Stop letting niggas busting you. Shit. That's just kind of how I feel.
But not only
I feel like that's more for the guys though, because if you know you ain't gonna want, you don't see this person as the mother of your child, why are you nutting this girl?
Exactly. And not only that, let's be honest, sex is made for reproduction. You know what I'm saying? It's not made for condom. It's made for reproduction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's made for that. But we use it as in fun. You know what I'm saying? Other methods, but it's purely used to reproduce.
I'm gonna say I do believe in abortions, and because like, if you look like, I feel like, all right, if you love somebody, right, boom,
yeah,
and y'all want to have a child. Say, all right, I'm gonna put myself as an example. So if I want to have a child or whatever, and I love this guy, and then he just all fucking up, and it's not too late to get an abortion, I'm gonna go ahead and handle that. Like,
hold on, just because you fucking up?
Yeah, like, why would I want to bring a child in the world with you and you acting like that? Like, it's no way you going to jail, you stealing cars, like, whatever you doing, like,
but I don't want to do that before.
Yeah, like, he changed. Right. Yeah, like, I'm saying, like, fuck man, the baby, you and the baby got it, right? Like, I'm sorry,
right?
But,
and speaking in that, right, you just have to realize, right, and it's either you have to realize you want to be alone in this journey and you want to raise this child by yourself, or you're like, I'm not doing this. I'm never making this mistake again. I'm gonna just cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of did it right there.
But I'm saying if the nigga is already doing this and that, why even get pregnant by this? Like,
okay, and I got a scenario for you, and I understand that. Okay, so say a man says he wants a kid with you. All right, you know what I'm saying? You happen to get pregnant, and now his decision changes. You see what I'm saying? Right, and a lot of men do that. Right, they'll tell you they want that kid, and then when you get pregnant, I don't want it. And now she's stuck in a situation like, damn, I thought we was going to be a family. You know what I'm saying? This is what I thought if we ran into the situation, we were going to fix it. But it's too different.
So, answer it.
I mean, niggas do switch up this shit, but I don't know.
It's not just men either, because females do that shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? They say they ready for a kid, and then when they get pregnant, they get scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? They go, do I really want this kid? And the first thing is abortion. You know what I'm saying?
People do switch up and shit in the middle of pregnancy and stuff like that. But I feel like for the most part, throughout a relationship, when you're dealing with something, you see those red flags, you see certain things, you just tend to look past them.
Exactly.
So, my opinion, I just feel like once you get pregnant, like you just pregnant, you gotta,
right.
I feel like morally, you should do. But again, under circumstance, like you said, if we got rape or some shit like that, I understand. You that want to get right. But if we just talking about a regular scenario and you fucking with a motherfucker, get pregnant, and you're just like, I don't want the baby type shit. Like, or just like, I don't feel like that should be granted because it's morally speaking, that shit fucked up.
Just use condoms or get on birth control.
That part.
But I want to say more so, I don't think pregnancy, people's like, oh, you should plan a pregnancy. Not every pregnancy is planned. You know what I'm saying? And why I say this?
They need to go to jail.
Oh, no, but sometimes it's just to say that. Like, okay, no, say like this woman and this man are married for 10 years now, and they're ready to have a baby. They're successful, She's ready to have a baby. What happens when she finds out she's not fertile? You see what I'm saying? But they plan on having a baby now. Life changes. You see what I'm saying?
But I feel like if you wear condoms, you'll never even have to worry about it.
That's true. But that's right.
Life decision.
That is very true.
Anyway, anybody try to put it, you chose to take this risk, and this so you know
and the risk can go either or.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put that condom on. They out there for a reason. put that shit on.
I agree completely.
Right, you take it off, right?
But people don't really like all that.
Exactly, it's for the feeling.
Yeah,
Or so, right?
Them raw thins for the win. Thank you later, man. I don't get nothing else but the man raw thins. Thank you later, man. Thank you later.
All right, let me ask y'all another question, man. Y'all feel like as parents, because I'm not a parent.
But you got a child too?
Okay.
As parents, do y'all feel like, do y'all raise y'all kids or do y'all just guide them in this world?
I'm gonna say both.
Okay, so my outlook on it, all right, so when I ask that question, my outlook on it is, I don't feel like parents really raise their children.
No.
I feel like parents guide their children.
Okay.
It's like
you
tell your kid, even as far as toddlers, don't touch that iron, it's hot. They still go run and touch it. They still go, don't touch that outlet. They still go on the fucking outlet, putting shit in their mouth. Even when they get when they getting older, you telling them, you don't want your son to sell drugs or do that. But depending on who his friends become, I feel like the world raises the kid. Does that make any sense?
I mean, the world has an influence on how you will be brought up, but it depends on the child.
Exactly, and how the parent raised that child, right? And their rules and regulations. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Some people don't have rules, and other people have strict rules. You see.
But even with rules,
just the main principles of teaching, like even going out into the world do raise, but you do gotta learn, like you said, right from wrong, and
just structure,
discipline, something. You do learn that from.
Right.
And then you test that shit out in the world. Like that's where you go out and you use everything that you was taught.
Right.
But that's why I feel like that's the guiding part. Like you're trying to guide though.
It's
but when you out in the world,
I see what you're saying, right?
It's like when you out in the world, you kind of, your kid is, of course you want them to be a certain way, but they're their own person.
Exactly.
They're another human. They're gonna be who they are.
If my people taught me how to do something this way, I go out of the world, I move this kind of way. Because I learned how to talk, or I learned how to have a conversation. Intelligent. I learned manners, like yes sir, yes ma'am. Like I don't think outside world. I think things like that it can get you through being out in the outside world. Like you gotta have a foundation before anything. Like except like if you don't got parents, then
you raise yourself right. Exactly. That's different,
if you have
right?
Your guidance in your household, I feel like it do put you to at least what direction to go. And not saying you necessarily going. They tell you don't do this, don't do that. Ain't necessarily saying you're not going to do it, but shit, if I do this, then woo. But I know probably told me not. But it's definitely your decision at the end of the day. But if you don't know, like nobody never told me that doing this shit was you just like shit. This is a street, Like nobody never told like you don't want to be fucking around there. You don't want to be woo. You just out there winging it. Yeah, I feel like the parents definitely do teach you. Sure.
But even when you fuck up and they teach you, you know where to go to. You know what I'm saying?
I told you,
right? Exactly. Right? Exactly. But you know where to run home to. You know when you're wrong, where to feel the most comfort to get back to what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck up. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
All right, so let's say, man, Dre just joined the motherfucking session. This shit right now. Introduce yourself, bro.
I was good, y'all. You call me Dre, but on Instagram at sosmooove, SOSM3OSVE. I do music. I be doing my skits. I did a lot. I used to host parties, all that. Get with me. I'm lit.
Yeah. So far, we've been talking about like kids and shit like that. Like what's your take on abortion? How you feel about abortion? That's the first question we get.
Damn. I ain't talking about abortion.
Damn. He said, damn.
Damn. I'm crying. Abortion, honestly, I'm not one of them anti-abortion people. I honestly feel like, times, give me the people, I get them out of there. Like, you can't really, stop your life if you're not ready. I feel like you're not supposed to bring a child into the world if you're not ready for it, you feel me? So, it's a horrible thing. It's murder. We're all murderers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying, like, feel how you feel about it. It is what it is. Like, honestly, you know, like, I can't really say I hate it or nothing.
Shit, the second question we asked was, do you feel like, as you know, as parents and shit, do you feel like y'all raise y'all kids, or y'all just try to guide them in this world?
Raising, I mean, I guess when you're raising your kids, you gotta be the guider. You gotta be a guide. Me, what I do personally with my daughter, I really try to give her everything I didn't have or what I longed for as a kid. And like what I'm learning, even as an adult, in my growth, I'm teaching her the same things I try to just talk to her. Even if she don't understand now, she'll understand later. You know, like, it's not easy being a parent. Definitely not easy, but it's fruitful, you know? Benefits. Like, you get to see, like, especially if you're doing the right things and you're really in it. You know?
You see the love.
So, like, I don't know, like, that's, I am guiding her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In her journey of life, you know?
Nah, I feel you. So what if, all right, let's say hypothetically speaking, right? I feel like most of y'all got girls in here. But hypothetically speaking, let's say y'all had sons.
Nice sons.
Let's say you try and raise your son, guide your son in some way. And he happens to turn out homosexual.
Ooh. You know, we all thought about this. I thought about it, but I never really analyzed it. I never really analyzed it yet. Like, I don't know, man.
How would you feel about it?
Yeah.
Y'all
What?
Listen,
10 years old, you like,
watch for the signs, man. Watch for the signs.
What if he get?
Like,
what if he just flat out just told you?
Like, make sure your boy around boys.
I would be hurt more so, but I will understand. Like, at the end of the day, it's his life. I live mine. I'm cool.
I know.
You can't do that. You can't do that, though.
Get in football right now. Get down to football. We get some softball doing.
He might not play football with clever boys.
That would be a tough one, bro.
Yeah, that's real tough.
That'll be a tough
one. I don't know. When I have a son, the father just gotta be there. Like,
at the end of the day, I'll probably eventually, I don't know. It depends on how gay.
Yeah, what you mean?
Like the kind of gay. Like, is it just like if he just a regular cool gay? Like he just niggas gay. And if he like flamboyant and shit, like that's when you have.
I like gay people though.
If he got all the popping and knocking and shit going on. If he just normal gay, like I'm like maybe, but if you like.
Wait, so what's your definition of normal gay?
Whoa.
Like, okay, look, and I'm not trying to be like. It's a normal gay. I just mean more so like
nonchalant.
The characteristics of your gay.
Exactly.
Like, if you gay and you still operate like a man, yeah, you still move around and they like.
Wouldn't that be considered as down low though?
Nah, you
no,
know
it's like right. It is some people that are like,
but
gay,
not
but
the whole.
they
But
when they met around, they act like they them niggas, but when they not, they. Like,
you talking about hood niggas? That's.
I ain't talking about. I'm just talking about a nigga that's gay, but he like I know some niggas that they just gay, but they still niggas, but they not wearing like heels. Yeah, they not doing dress.
They still know who they are as a man, right? You know what I'm saying, right?
To each his own. I'm just saying that's the difference. Like, so if he was covered, but his little ass was like that, it's like. Maybe because I ain't gotta, it ain't gotta be in my face every day, yeah. Like it ain't just all in my face every day. Like I ain't gotta like, yeah. Like you walking out that.
I mean,
it depends on the age. I feel like it depends on the age. I mean, either way, it's gonna be hard. But a 15-year-old versus 23, you know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about they told you?
Yeah, it depends on their age, right? You know what I'm saying?
No, because they'll still be moving. They'll be moving because you wouldn't know. They'd be like, you gay, like you know, 23.
Right, but at 23, right, you realize you had time to think about it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like
it
trying to say, watch for the signs. I thought saying some
the personality.
But how would you?
We're gonna try to push testosterone into his life.
How you gonna do?
You know what I'm saying? But if it turned out that he just that, but I don't think I make him do more manly things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it could be just he just comfortable, like you be around a lot of females or something. And he might, take on, I know a lot of feminine niggas.
That's not true, because I've seen a lot of like little boys like to get in their mother's shoes and walk around. You know what I'm saying? Some people indicate that as a sign of gay. You know what I'm saying? But,
I don't think that's a sign of gay.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But other people would think that, right?
How old though?
It's like 3, 4. You know what I'm saying?
Not no playing dress up, just getting in shoes.
Yeah, just getting in shoes, right? You see him up shoes, be walking around, right? But some people like, that gay shit.
Depends on the age.
Yeah, depends on the age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Little boy.
You walk
Take those off.
We're not playing them.
Those are not for you.
Well, how about y'all?
But to each his own. I just want to make that clear.
I honestly want to say nothing, but it was like.
Yeah, we're not trying to find nobody.
Right, definitely. That's why I said I don't want to think.
But how about y'all daughters? How would y'all feel about if y'all daughters come out?
I'm gonna be a little mad.
Like I say, it depends on.
I'm gonna be mad because she don't go on no kids.
If she trying to be.
That's not true. They still can have but it's not naturally.
If she a girl,
she don't want no kids.
That's what I'm saying.
So she want to be like.
If she want to be like
a dyke.
Yeah,
I wouldn't care. Like my answer still would be the same unless she want to change her gender completely. Then I would feel some other way.
Okay, and I understand that.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's simpler for those females than the females. So a good question we think of too though. Your boy come home saying he got somebody pregnant, and versus your daughter coming home pregnant. Like how are you taking it on what side? Like you more mad, or you will be more mad at him? Like what?
I'm not gonna be mad.
First of all, I'm mad at myself
as
a parent. You know what I'm saying? First, I feel bad because that's right. Something I feel as though I did went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or seen the trap.
What age though?
The same age y'all had y'all first kid.
I might
be all right.
How old was y'all?
I was 21.
I was 19 when I had my first son.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at you.
Y'all wouldn't care.
I was thinking more real young. Like
okay, nah, that's what I'm saying.
I was when I was pregnant. I was 16. I had her at 17.
Okay, well,
so like I said, I would I don't know because I've been through. I would understand if she was raised like how I was raised. I would understand. Right. But if I get better the best life, so if she come out pregnant and be like, sister, what's going on?
Right.
But if she was raised like I was raised, then I would understand.
Okay. So would you give your boy more pressure? Like
it's gonna be the same with both of them.
I mean, with the boy, I feel like it's gonna be harder.
Me too. I have to analyze that female.
That
female that got pregnant. Right, exactly. How you know it's his. I'm right, and it's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that speaks of a DNA test. I don't care if it's male or female. No girl should ever reject or get mad at a DNA test. If you know the truth. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be there. Like, you automatically get a grant.
Yeah, speaking of about what? About
these questions.
About being gay. I wouldn't
know about the kids coming home.
Being pregnant.
Right.
About being pregnant? Shit, I mean, I didn't have kids, so it depends on the age for me, though.
Right.
Honestly, I feel like I would be a little less unbothered if I had a boy. Like, if it was a little, younger than the girl type shit. But, yeah, either way, it depends on the age for me as well. Okay. But since I have a kid, I can't really say.
Right, and I understand, right.
Damn, nigga, you don't know how to wrap it up.
My little nigga come home with one, be like, man.
I'm
gonna still be a little disappointed.
No, the first question I'm asking myself is, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? In your heart, do you feel like
your daughter come home? It's gonna be like,
I'll be hot in my. That mean you a hoe. That mean for the rest of your life, you a hoe, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. Like,
well, look.
I don't want to deal with this shit. I mean,
I'm like, fuck no. Not you a hoe.
Yeah, you just be out when you doing shit. I gotta worry about doing the neighborhood. We gotta move far the ways on work, and I ain't got time for that shit.
Look, I heard you bring up DNA, like nobody should have a problem getting offended with DNA testing and shit. How do y'all feel about, I feel like when babies are first born, DNA testing kind of should be mandatory at some point. It should be.
Yeah, I think it should.
How do y'all feel about DNA testing, at birth?
Okay. And I ran into a situation like that, and I did DNA test. I was mad more at the fact of why he was giving me a DNA test, but I already knew that he was the father. I've been telling him this before, you know what I'm saying?
But it was more so he didn't trust you.
Exactly. But when the DNA test went, so
how you feel about it, guys?
Yeah, option.
What
You don't want people to feel like, wow, some people do know that they kids and shit, so just put it as an option.
It depends on the age too. Just like right, if you've been raising that child and then you just have suspicion that it's not yours, but because you've been raising it right, you just choose not to know. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I said like at birth.
But at birth, yeah, I think yes, of course, yeah, get it done, yeah, right.
So they just do it just to
make it like to make sure.
Yeah,
I'd be cool with that too.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's proof. Right, exactly.
And I ain't gotta worry about you being mad about me asking that shit. I didn't make. They said that. That's it. What you want me to do about it? We wouldn't have to do it, baby.
Right, and it should be a standard of right. And I did get offended at first just for the fact of asking, but to realize, you know, it should be a first thing that every man should do to anyone. You know what I'm saying? DNA.
Okay, test me.
Yeah, right. That exactly. Do it. Yeah.
Alright, so
how you feel?
I already said that.
I only got flipping back to him.
Nah, I said it first. Motherfucker, how y'all feel about gentle parenting? Y'all
that shit do not work. I'm be 100% honest.
Y'all believe in that?
It don't work. Like I be trying because I be angry sometimes at with everything else going on because I live a fucking complicated life. I'm like 40 people in one, so I be trying to like, Carter, just sit down, just listen.
That's why I say I do that. Yes, so I do believe in
like
gentle parenting.
You gotta say,
but does it always
work? Then she'll be like, yeah, like how I was just talking to her, she was not listening to me, so I got up and I was like, fuck.
Right, the mother she was listening a little bit. But yes, I do believe in it, but it doesn't always work. But yes. I think every mother tries to do that, and then other mothers, they get so fed up, they're like, fuck it. It's the only way my kid can communicate. Right, exactly. And I get it. So.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but I don't believe that shit works.
It don't. It doesn't. I try it. I do. I never heard my mother say
I feel like girls
I let the mom.
Yes, and that is true.
Yeah, like with a boy, I'm gonna be on his ass. So the girl, it's like I'm gonna be stern, but it's gonna be more so to the mama thing, like to really get in her ass.
And see, that's the difference. Like I was saying. My daughter, her father never beat her, but I do. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, right?
On the man's, on our part, it'll be more gentle parents.
Exactly, you see, right, and I believe it.
Yeah,
I can see that. All right. So, when do y'all feel like is a good age to give y'all child like they first like tablet? Like, right, like
I'm gonna be honest. My daughter
when them braids is going.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not being fabricated because y'all saying my daughter had the tablet when she was like probably 6 months. They had an iPad, had a phone, all that. Like, what was wrong? Like it entertained them. You could have educational things on it, and like she had ABC Mouse. She's smart as shit, but we ain't gonna be on all that music stuff. Like you're gonna play games, you're gonna play educational games. So it depends.
See, I'm harder on my son, but he does have an iPad through my mother. You know what I'm saying? But I told him them grades is not the way I want him to. I get it. So now he wants a phone, and I'm like, I still need the grades to be where they are.
Do you monitor it?
Yes, I did. Was everything up in my phone?
Yeah, I can log them and shit, right?
Yeah, I can see. I see everything. Text, everything they do. Roblox.
Yeah, you ain't just hear what she was saying. Somebody texting them like everything's all.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing.
Yeah, everything's connected.
So they can see everything.
How about you, bro?
Let's say right now, man. The tablets and the computers, that's the age of technology, man. Kids run that shit.
So,
like they can have it. Like my daughter, she do a lot on the internet. She be like looking up paintings and stuff and be doing it like cop mimicking it and shit like that. Like, all right, you just like tight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. I'm just saying, like she be looking sweet with it. So I'm like, I ain't mad at it, bro. It's alright.
I was about to
Just
say
make
it can
sure
help
you
you,
just
though.
make sure they're not watching nothing crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
teach them
But I feel
not to
like
watch crazy shit.
every boy eventually is gonna.
Yeah.
No, but some
porn.
pops up though, like you got them on regular YouTube. People be kissing and stuff, like his ads be popping
Yeah,
up.
that's so
that
true.
They want to see that shit. That's why you got.
But see, my son is in sex
That's why you
education
got
now. But you see, exactly. So I know eventually he's gonna get curious. You know,
Yeah, you know. I
right?
feel like they're gonna see.
But I'm not gonna be mad because I expect it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially from my son.
Better get curious. What's wrong with that? Better get curious. Wait, why you ain't got curious? Boy, it was time and texting.
No,
but I agree with him a little bit because my daughter was just looking up how can Starbucks kill people. So
okay,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like either way,
just kind of just popped up.
What?
Right, you right.
How I feel about the
Especially
subject.
that Momo shit that came out.
They're telling them to turn
It was
that
going
nigga, he was a menace. That nigga popped up.
They was telling the kids to turn the stove.
What was going on?
Momo.
You were telling niggas.
Yeah, he was coming through YouTube.
Yeah, stick a fork in the oven.
Yeah,
trying to tell kids to do. I swear to
That shit
God.
was wild.
Yes.
I caught that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Like I caught that shit. I was like, oh no.
Oh, nah, see, that's
Niggas
crazy.
expensive out here.
I feel like the tablet. See, I don't have a kid, so you know.
You keep saying that. You want a kid?
No, I mean, I would.
Of course, one day.
Eventually, but
He's
I'm cool right now, type shit.
I know.
But I'm just saying that because, you know, I know my opinion don't really hold no weight type shit, but I do feel like
Nigga said
giving the tablet to a kid too early is you know, some kids, I know them niggas know how to, you know, look something up.
They
don't
good.
know how to write and spell.
But that's a
like,
part.
I don't agree
agree
with that because my daughter, like I said, she had a tablet part all her life. She's smart as shit, like all A's, B's, like you feel what I'm saying? Never see none of that. She's smart, like she could talk to you, hold a conversation since she was one. Like, so I don't agree with that.
Right.
Because I experienced
kids are smart.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're saying that right, but like your responsibility.
My kid is in Head Start, but she started when she was
teaching
one.
how to write and stuff like that. Like I realized you sit down with my daughter and teach how to write her name, letters, numbers, all that. You feel me? So this is
you still gotta sit down.
Yeah, you gotta be a parent.
Yeah, you still gotta be a parent. We
Of course,
they
can't raise themselves.
But I feel like some people ain't parents. I feel like some people ain't parents.
And you're right.
Some people now though, they be like, get the fuck on that tablet and don't give a fuck with the child on. I get it.
Right, exactly.
Do they got free will with it? How long they got it? They just got it all day, every day. Go to sleep with it, wake up with it. They can do what they want with it.
Right, how long they get the tablet?
Well, on a school night, it will be after homework. So that's around 6:30 to 9:30. That's about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I tell them 10
On
o'clock
the
is
weekend,
they up all night. Yeah, but 10 o'clock is the deadline. And I mean, lights out, everything.
Yeah, because some parents don't actually sit down and still be parents. Some parents do just give them the tablet and
let them do whatever they want.
Our kids go outside anymore?
Yeah, ride bikes, scooters, hoverboards, all that.
My older kids, yes. My younger kids, no.
I gotta say, my daughter don't necessarily like outside. She like making stuff like slime. She want to make this. She want to make that. Like she's into like her hands. Yeah. So she like making stuff. But we do go outside to ride the hoverboards. So.
Yeah.
Would y'all want y'all kids to be exactly like y'all? We got a lot of the same things.
No, not at all. Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either. If I can have me do this again and gamble on it, that they gonna hit what I didn't at, like they gonna do the right thing where I didn't. I believe, hell yeah. Give me another one.
But that's how I raised my children too. The things that I did wrong or didn't like about myself, I teach my children. You know.
I want her to be better than me.
Of course, yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, definitely.
My mind is fucked up. So.
But you want you wouldn't want your foundation?
Yeah, but she's her own person. I want her to be her. Like I'm me based off how I was raised, who I became, shit like that. She gonna be her. Like she gonna take characteristics from me, yeah. But I want her to be Carter, not me.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
So let's flip it. Now let's say y'all kids walk in with somebody that's just like y'all. How would y'all feel?
I'm gonna say, oh, that's mama.
So you'll be
Like, no, I was
alright.
just like her boyfriend or something.
Yeah, like if your son walk in with a girl that's like, you know, just like you. Like,
No,
how would
I
y'all
don't know.
feel?
I probably do say that. Like,
She think
Yeah, like I'm trying to imagine like me as her age back then. I know, but me now, yes, you know what I'm saying. But we at the age,
like back at the age, yeah.
No, I was crazy back
like
then.
me,
16.
no, his ass gotta go. Ratchet.
I'll be cool with that because like 16 and stuff, I was in sports, like
let them know.
good grades. So
Yeah,
doing bullshit.
right.
Might as well go ahead and get the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you know.
That's what I do. If I met a nigga that was just like,
Just like
I'm
you,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, me holler at you.
No, fucking cry. I'll let me holler at you.
Not for real, because I just see it.
Right,
so
right.
If I see it, I'm gonna tell them straight up. I'm gonna do to you.
Yeah.
You play my daughter, so just go ahead and move on.
Okay.
You know what I'm
saying? Right.
Okay.
Because I know.
I respect that. Yeah, me. I don't think I would. I don't think I would have a big problem with it. I don't feel like I'm that bad of a nigga.
I don't think I'm that bad of a nigga, but
I ain't saying that you gotta be bad, but you still gotta understand you. If you know
like when you were 16,
like,
you was fucking with 40 bitches and stuff like that.
You know,
yeah,
I know. I wasn't like that, but I was just learning my sexual.
I would talk to, instead of talking to him, I would more so talk to my daughter. I would more so make sure she know the game. I would more so.
I mean, that's
I would want probably more so her.
She supposed to already know that.
Like
right, I was gonna ask that.
At my oldest, like my stage, like
yeah, like now,
shit.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
but younger me, yeah, no, hell
come
no.
through the door.
Yeah, no,
fuck no, younger me can't come through the door. No way, no shape, no fucking form. Can younger me come through the door with my door?
Like that's still
hell no.
I don't know, but I ain't gonna deny myself.
I'm gonna be true because I know.
I'm gonna deny. I'm not gonna deny.
Yeah, I'm like, little nigga, I believe no.
It's better for. I mean, it's harder for boys to answer this because y'all was wild.
Right? Yeah. I said I was loyal, but I was doing dumb shit too. So
yeah, I'm saying they be doing it too. That's why you a nigga, you a bad influence because if she gonna do anything, it's because you, motherfucker. It's because of you, right? Are you not the convincer in all of these situations? Like, bro, we be the convincers when they don't. The women don't just decide to get a little fast with you when you're in high school just because it's the boy. It's the boy,
man.
The boy, it's right. The fucking little boy. It's the little nigga in her ear every night. It's what she like, fuck that. I'm about to give it.
No, I'm about to give
it to him.
No, you be shy as hell back then. I wasn't out there. I was too shy.
The girls be aggressive.
Y'all fucking.
Yeah.
No, I was too shy.
They push the fuck up. And when they push up, they be straight up.
Damn. No, I ain't had it
like that. It was like once you chose them, it was like that what it was for sure. Like they might like you and stuff,
right? But they were still shy about it.
Yeah, but they'll stay away. They ain't gonna pursue the situation. You'll know shit like this till he say, "All right, I'm going."
But do y'all feel like it's something wrong with people who don't have kids after like a certain age and shit like that?
Women don't.
No, I don't. I think some people genuinely just choose
women and men
I
the same.
think you motherfuckers are lucky. I think you motherfuckers
I'm with
There's
him on
nothing you can't do. You better be fucking rich, motherfucker.
It depends on the situation. Some people can't get.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
You have no reason to be going through nothing or struggling or nothing. You ain't got no kids. Kids be
you ain't got no kids.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, so you think that that's people like that lucky? So let me ask you a question about that then. What if you can have kids? But if you're not able to, how would y'all feel?
You better adopt some if you want some.
It's not the same though.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Right, I already had
it's not the same. You can't have no kids either. So you gotta accept that and move.
I mean, if I couldn't have kids, I would not adopt a child. Because I wouldn't because that's not my child.
Even let a little baby.
I'm right, and I understand.
Even let a little baby.
Fuck no, that's not my baby.
You get a puppy.
I don't like animals. Like, no, I'm not getting.
The only way that happens is like if it has to be like a rescue situation. You know what I'm saying? Where I found
I'm not rescuing shit. They can stay.
Yeah, it has
so
to be.
even if you
couldn't have kids.
Yeah, and if it was a rescue situation, right, and I fell in love with that child at that point, yeah. And
if you couldn't have kids, you would just never have kids.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Why y'all against adoption? Why wouldn't y'all adopt?
I feel like adoption.
That's not my child. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can grow to love a child, like, it's not going to be the same as you holding your own baby versus you holding somebody else's baby. Like, it's not.
It's not
I
right.
do feel that, though.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like
you don't know what kind of birth defect the baby gonna have. Like, no, because you don't know if the mother was a crackhead or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be raising a fucking serial killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it.
That's some true fucking shit, though. Because you like, I don't see me in me. I don't see my uncle in you. I don't know who these people is that's up in you, nigga. Like, that's true shit.
You come out blonde hair and shit, right? You
that is some true ass shit, though.
Right.
I mean, I would never. I mean, I had kids anyway, but no.
Oh, you said you're not having kids?
Nah, I ain't having no kids. I plan not to have no kids ever.
Never?
Nah. Unless I get filthy fucking rich and everything is just perfect. Like, but I'm right now.
Plans always go that way, man.
Right now, the way I'm wired, I'm dream chasing until I can't dream chase no more. So kids is just not in my
vision
right now. Mm-hmm. But if everything hit and I still got time to do it, everything you gonna do it. But until that shit right.
So what if somebody accidentally pop up pregnant?
I don't never. That's when we go back to I'm in control of that. Can't nobody tell me I will.
Exactly, unless he know what he was doing to the right.
I'm so conscious about it to the point where like I'm not having kids. Like I know.
So what if you drunk as shit? You have a baby, and she said,
I mean, if you want to put it in one of them situations, then yes, I'm gonna just raise my kid. I ain't have no choice at that point. Yeah, for sure.
That's more like it.
I'm gonna just raise my kid. I just know I'm not gonna put myself in that situation because I am.
That's usually how when you get pregnant, though. You drunk as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely when you drunk as fuck.
So when I have the kids, would you ever like date like real live, the like married type shit? Somebody with kids that you
don't see me. It depends on how many, and it depends on how your kid is. It depends on how your kid is, because if your kid is one of these, if your kid is a little badass little motherfucking kid, something like that, nigga, hell no, I'm not. Because I don't got the patience for the shit, and I can't necessarily raise and do what I want to your kid because it's your kid. And I'm not about to be out here, you know, having this little motherfucker tell me every day.
See, I can't.
And I'm not. That. So it's like at the end of the day, how far can I go?
Because I don't believe in stepdaddy. I don't.
I
don't believe in it. Whoever the daddy is, that's the daddy. Unless he died or something, now that's different. But if the daddy's still alive,
like you get married tomorrow to somebody and they got 3 kids, you're not gonna play stepmommy to them kids.
See, I never played stepmommy.
No, I'm saying, but you're not gonna play stepmommy.
I wouldn't know because this man that you love, I never played that role.
I would do what I need to do for like I would.
It depends. That's what I said. That's something I would have to learn. You know what I'm saying? I can't say because plenty of time. See, I haven't. So that's why
I mean, stepmommy plenty of time because the niggas I used to deal with, they had kids, so it was like. I'm not gonna neglect your child. Like if I'm with you and she in the house and shit, you say you in the shower and your baby crying, I'm gonna go work.
I'm gonna have a relationship with you, so I'm willing to do shit like that. But when it comes to like the real parenting part of it, I'm not doing.
Would you believe me? Listen, I have 6 children, but I've never dated a man with kids. They had a kid, but I never dated.
I dated girl.
I've never had a chance to, but I have a whole bunch of kids. I've never dated.
Would you like if what if a man with like 3 kids approached you and he's like, yeah, what's up?
I dated a man with 3 kids.
She was about a dozen around this motherfucker.
So she got 3 plus her 6. That's 9.
Yeah, that's right. But I've never dated a man with kids. I've dated a kid, but kids I've never.
I dated a man, like different people I used to deal with.
I want to, but I don't. I've never been in a situation.
If I'm the little,
like, being disrespectful with me, we cool or something.
Like, if you got a wham,
I say over 2.
What?
You can't go nowhere.
Over 2. You can't do it over 2. Okay. So how about like if y'all co-parent and shit like that, and y'all spouse has they got a step parent on that side? How would y'all feel about
as long as you treat my baby right, you good in my book.
At this point, it's a village. All the kids
I just don't believe in a stepmama, stepdaddy thing. Unless the parent dies, that's different, but I just can't.
As long as they're not disciplining my child.
I'm not there.
But what if the other parent allowed them to?
Allow them to do what?
You gotta run it by the real guardian first. You can't just
Exactly.
this
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I don't say But I don't just mean like just physically discipline, even if they got to sit down and talk to your children.
Oh yeah,
as long as you like, hey, that wasn't cool what you did, da.
Or even if it's like, hey, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Chill out, don't talk to my kids. They gotta do it right. They gotta do it right.
They can't talk to your child like
I'm talking to my child. No. If I hear it, no. If I know about it,
no. Not with you around. I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. My kid come to me and be like, he be saying, we gonna have a problem. I'm coming through.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I be having a problem. My teacher be like, sit down.
Yeah, don't be talking about. Don't talk to my child like it's your child. And I don't even have kids, but I wouldn't tolerate that shit.
Some people.
So would you tolerate
your child? Yeah,
you can discipline it, but not like that. Like
you have to. Yeah, that has to be.
Not to kick the ball in the house. Like you know, now bitch, don't kick that ball in the house.
Sit your little motherfucking ass, little dumb ass.
Right. That comes with trust.
So let me ask you something. So what if I ask your motherfucking child that, hey, can you please sit down 3 motherfucking times? And this motherfucker keep
you go get the other. You go get the body.
Go get the parent. And you and them.
What if the parent
that's a problem that you and them got to
say, babe, I told her sit down 3 times. She not listening.
Yeah, what if the parent not around?
That's when shit gets sticky.
Because you playing stepdaddy.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's when shit gets sticky, and that's why I probably wouldn't even.
Nah, you can walk away.
But what if they really root the little motherfucker?
That's what I'm saying.
But you can walk away.
Like, why they just talking big shit? What if they following you?
Nah.
You got going to the bathroom, lock the door, bro.
Hell no. I would yoke this little motherfucker up and we got to deal with your parents later.
Nah, that ass don't. What if the kid that ass don't listen? Like that.
What if they try to fight?
You know what's funny? I have a child that's like that, but I know not to leave her with nobody because I know that she just bad, and I do know that, and that's something that as a mother I have to work on before I let anybody watch her. You know what I'm saying? My mother will watch her, but like friends. People she don't know. People she don't know. I can't. Right, exactly. But I think if you know that.
It all depends on how long I've known this child, right? You know what I'm saying? I have to, obviously, if I'm married to this person.
That's what I'm saying.
Or like, if I'm with this person.
No, you're definitely serious with this person if you got
that kid probably don't act like that, and we probably have a cool relationship. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If I'm married, I'm going to beat it. I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna beat the baby.
You gonna beat it?
I'm gonna beat the baby.
But now you gotta deal with his mom.
And that's no problem because one, this is my husband. That means I treat her as my him or her as my child. So if I'm saying sit down and don't do that, and you're not listening, first I'm gonna tell my husband, babe. I said get the baby. If he like,
then that's different.
You know, say no, don't beat the baby. Like,
okay, then that's different. But you gotta go that from the parent.
Yeah.
You didn't just decide.
So, but say if she's not now that. He's not allowed to see his child because of that situation. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now what? Does that make it wrong on her?
That's his fault.
You supposed to just be like, yeah, you was never. Never supposed to agree like that.
Never supposed to agree like that. I'm like, I deal with it when I get there.
Yeah, like get on the phone, like, hey,
yeah, or that too. Give him the
phone.
Like,
shit like that. You could do that. Man, you could do that.
Right.
But letting another woman beat my daughter,
nah. That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
that's what I said.
What if you say you're gonna be the baby if you're married? Now, what if your baby father happens to get married to somebody, and that's how they do.
And she beat the baby.
No, what if you got the kid?
Mm-hmm. I do got the kid.
But I'm saying, he wanted to whoop your child.
Wait, what?
Like,
my baby father?
Your husband.
Like
you got a son, or
right.
even a daughter, and he wanted to discipline your child.
First, it depends what the fuck that baby done did. That's because, like, I know my daughter bad.
Right, exactly, right. And I know my daughter bad too, right.
She got only child syndrome, so her level of bad is different from other kids. Like, I'll sit and I analyze other kids as well. So if she just doing the bare minimum as a child, like being a child, and you put your hands on her, then we got an issue. But if she doing something like some badass shit, like unlock the door, that's like that, be nice.
Not like the same thing you said.
Yeah, you told her sit down,
and she didn't listen to you. And you said you beating the baby, so like he did the same thing. He told her sit or whatever, and she didn't listen, and he disciplined her and for him, and you came home and like.
Well, if that's my husband. By any means, beat that baby. Like, because it was my husband. Like, I love you. That
he did. But
if she did something like some minor shit, like some child shit,
exactly.
Don't beat her. But if she did some
like flood the floor or something, like I understand.
Whoop her ass.
She was going in the refrigerator getting candy. You beat her like
right, because she ate a donut before breakfast. Right. Then we got a problem, like, because I ain't gonna beat no child eating a donut.
Exactly.
Like,
right. Come on. Right. Exactly.
I ain't with it.
No, if we together and your child come over and they do something like kick the ball into the TV, I'm beating the baby ass. Like,
my child will have respect because my child be more scared of me to not fuck around and be disrespectful.
Not necessarily because you can beat your kids all day.
It ain't about beating the kid. I never said
you can discipline your kids verbally, physically, emotionally.
That's how you see it though. But I know it's a
happen.
Respect thing. My kid will have a ton of respect for me the way I operate, the way I do with my child. It won't be about none of that. It ain't a fear thing. None of that. My child will respect.
That's why I say I believe the man should be the disciplinarian in any situation.
He not about to be doing all of that because he's like shit in my shit. You call my he not trying to deal with pop.
Right, exactly. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Or how many times you scream "hey" to your child, and then when the father comes in, "hey," and then the kids just sit the fuck down, right? And they sit down, and you like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. All right. So when is it cool for, let's say you fucking with a new person and shit like that? When is it okay for them to meet your child? When is it okay for you to bring them around?
It depends how that
person. Realistically, though,
you gotta wait, bro, until you know you really fucking with that.
I was about to say it definitely depends on the person because you can wait a whole 2 years before you introduce the baby and he ain't fucking with the baby.
Y'all all get by these rules every time. Yeah, since everybody.
It depends if you see good characteristics in the nigga that you dealing with, and like, oh yeah, I can have him around little shorty, like you feel me? Then okay, cool.
In a week.
I ain't say a week, y'all. I said
nigga ain't never your whole life.
Hell no.
A month.
Within a 1 week.
Hell ass no.
A month. Like that.
A month we can fuck with them. But me, see, I'm gonna be like what my life goes by. Like me, if I deal with somebody, they be on dicks like. Call like, yeah, we your daughter. Bitch, don't call for my daughter.
Yeah, right.
Then you gotta get the fuck.
Yeah.
That's definitely weird.
Yeah. That's
like, you know, but if like I'm on the phone with somebody and their Carter's in the background, I'm like, oh hey Carter. And I just be in my head like this on dicks for this person.
How about you?
Then I ain't gonna deal with you.
It depends on the person. I ain't gonna bring just anybody around my daughter. Like I'm not gonna just bring any female. Like I really don't want her to see no female. I'm saying, to be honest with you.
And I respect that.
I'm being real.
I respect that.
If a person do get the luxury of being around my child, I mean, I fuck with you.
All right, so say this. Say you have custody, just you on your single friend. How do you operate with this person for that time frame of whatever it is y'all put in it? So you go to, but if they on the same shit, so y'all go, what house, who going to who house? Y'all always going out and getting hotels. What you doing? Like y'all just dating. You ain't trying to get no ass for a month. Like you gonna wait a whole month. Sitters,
free weekends to see you.
But where the babysitter babysitting at is what I'm saying. Who house we going to?
What you mean?
Where the babysitter baby is sitting at?
And so listen. You get a babysitter.
And where they watching them at?
So wherever the fuck they live at.
Oh.
Again.
You must have sisters and shit.
No, I got a lot of siblings, but I don't really get them to watch my daughter. Like, you feel me?
Right, and I understand. Right.
I'd rather watch it.
Right, and I get that's how when I'm a mother, but if it's not immediate family, nobody watching my name.
Like I got like 2 sisters out there watching.
Right.
But everybody else?
Yeah, I don't play like that. Yeah.
Nah.
I don't even let my mother watch it like that.
Right, and I understand. Right, you can't just be handing your kid off to anybody.
I got my daughter. I just can't see them. Right. Like my daughter come first.
You feel the same way?
That's it.
Yeah, bro.
How you doing?
You gonna put it on the table right there.
What's next?
Nice to meet you. Let me this kid. I know it's good, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Keyon.
Nice to meet you. I'm Risha.
What's up, bro?
Something you get on. Appreciate that information on the last right?
What? Oh, yeah.
Just respect about accountability and stuff like that. I really admire that. The stance on that was real.
I appreciate it, bro.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
Nice to meet y'all. I'm Keyon.
Nice to meet you.
That's my wife. Been married 12 years. Been together since 2012.
Also, I asked you a question about the wife and the kid with the husband.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what we were just into. That's the conversation you just walked into. All right. So let's say, y'all wasn't together, right?
Okay.
And you had, you had a wife, is she allowed to discipline your child? Like, if your child is bad, let's say your child doesn't listen and stuff like that, what extent can they discipline you?
So basically, me coming into the relationship with kids already.
Yes.
All right, and she being the woman, being able to discipline.
Yes.
Okay. I would say more so, don't touch my son. Beat my daughter.
I'm crying, but okay.
Straight like that.
Right, I understand though.
I
definitely understand.
Because if she's gonna play mother to my child, she needs to be able to play mother to my daughter the most, because she needs to be able to teach her about being a woman. I can't teach that.
Exactly.
So I would give her full control over my daughter more so than my son. In situations where divorce happens and the son gets trapped with the mother type thing, I don't think that's a good thing. I'm actually a son that went through that type situation. You know, I got to stay with my mother, but it wasn't divorce. You know, unaccountable fathers.
So what if the parent have a problem that the original parent has a problem with your spouse disciplining their child?
So, like, go ahead. So, say if I had the kid with another woman, her touching her child type shit, has no say so. Okay. If I'm taking full responsibility, you don't have this kid, and this kid is in my house. I'm not on child support. Ain't no like split custody type shit. You feel me? Whereas though the kid is coming over here with you, the kid is coming over here with me. Yeah. If I got full authority,
we mean like in a regular situation, like y'all have a good relationship.
If we got a good relationship,
they watch it, they take care, you take care, but you have somebody that's with you.
But then she has input. But if it's solely on me, then it's solely on me. I make decisions. But if it's a point where me and you still co-parenting, if we're co-parenting at this point, then there has to be ground rules, because I'm gonna have something to say for the nigga in your house.
Exactly.
Point blank period. So I can't trip. It's got to be fair around the board. If you gonna say something about her, I need to be able to say something about hers.
So with that being said, if you're okay with her beating your what you say, your daughter, but not your son, you're okay if she had, like, let's say she had got married to another man, if he beat the son but not the daughter, that's fine.
Me personally, I feel as though because if I'm not there and you coming from a standpoint, first I'm gonna question why you put your hands on the child. I'm not even gonna come at you like, why you touch my child? It's like, hey, cuz, what happened? You could have called me. We could have done like tag team, cuz, if it was on real shit. If it was on real, we would have drilled cuz together. But you want some
just bullying shit.
Touching my child because he touched your controller or something. You playing your PlayStation type shit.
If he did it, you would just have to just figure out why type shit.
I gotta know why. Everything is about reason. If you don't have good judgment, and that's the fact, you got to be able to teach your child good reasoning. We're in their eyes. So if they see us making bad decisions based off, well, I saw mommy trip off this, well, I saw daddy trip off this, it's okay for me to trip off this type of stuff. That's how kids learn that shit. They watching what affects you, your emotions.
Growth, man. You gotta be good within yourself in order to raise a good kid. You gotta be trying to be good yourself. You're gonna have a bad kid if you're doing bad things. I ain't trying to offend nobody, but that's how it be.
Some kids be bad as shit.
That they do, right? Right. Some kids
be hard for me.
But some kids grow out of it, and some kids don't, though.
I'm like, look, man. That little Tim had just made me whoop his ass, man. Look, I didn't mean to do it, man, but damn, man. That's why I'm at with it. That's why I'm like, hell nah, I'm gonna face. I'm whooping that. Talk about later.
Like, and then sometimes, just based off of that right there, you gotta address the shit right then and there for the kid to even comprehend that. Oh shit, you wait 30 minutes, an hour. The kid's not really comprehending why you disciplining them.
Yeah, it wouldn't just be for the fuck of it. But if you really bad, Lord, like if you really bad, I'm just
gotta address that.
It's like if your mother beats you and she telling you why she beat you.
Right, and that's what. But you're supposed to do that, right? That's what you do, right? You're supposed to explain to your child why.
He's sweet.
The word. When you get older, you understand that.
You will never do that shit again.
I know.
When you get older, you understand that shit.
Right, exactly.
I do. Would y'all or do y'all let y'all children believe in like Santa Claus or Tooth Fairy? I don't know about stuff like that.
It's a lot.
Listen, I let them until they find out the truth on their own.
So kids don't get the luxury no more. At least
I
see now.
Let
me ask you a question. What is the luxury?
Just to be
the imagination,
world,
that's
bro.
what
Just to be
has
a
you as a
kid, like
child.
to be a kid, like this experience of going through life. That don't they don't gotta be grown until time for them to be grown. Let them be in the
I'm gonna ask a question to what she just said about imagination.
But I get what you're saying too. When you like, I get both sides of the world, but I feel like I would just let my kid be free for a little period of time. It don't gotta be like.
I'm gonna let my child believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, everything.
No, see, it's different when it comes to Santa Claus. Because I tell my kids Santa Claus,
one and not
you know what I'm saying? He sent you these gifts. You know what I'm saying? And more than
as long as they have an imagination or something,
you know what I'm saying?
You can make the Santa Claus whatever you want it to be, but just don't be like, I get your presents every year.
Every year it's like from
still give them an experience. Like even if you make it something else, I don't feel like we should take that part away from
I feel like if you say, I feel like that's robbing them of their imagination. Right. Your imagination is what makes you a child. Right. Because what you believe.
Now, I'm gonna speak real quick on this. I got 5 kids. I got 5 girls.
5 girls.
I got 5 girls back to back. Birth 2 of them at the house. Me and her.
No twins, no.
Nah, I wish, bro.
I got twins.
Yeah. I'm about to get my boy though.
I know that's right.
You still shoot, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna end up with a lot of kids.
Keep rolling.
I already know.
As you should.
But to that imagination point, I've never raised my kids with anything. I got a 9-year-old. Don't believe in none of that. They even teach people about the history of these things. Mm-hmm. So when my kids
never believed in it ever.
No. I stopped following this stuff at like 15, 16 for myself, and I stopped accepting gifts and all of that my own self. So when I was raising my kids, I didn't let them necessarily not know where the origins of these things come from. So now if these things come from certain origins and you believe in it, I'm low-key letting my kid believe in something that might be attached to something I don't even know what the fuck it is. So it's not more so to say to cut the child's imagination, but give them a proper guidance to be imaginative on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cool, curiosity kills the cat, right? So if my child wants to be imaginative and start Googling whatever they want on the computer, that's imagination too. You don't want to stop. You want to be able to curve tail what your children are diving into.
They fuck around, think SpongeBob really at the bottom of the barrel.
And kill themselves. And that has happened. That's imagination. That's imagination.
Hold on.
You hit that on the head.
Real quick. So y'all just said, they'll fuck around, think SpongeBob at the.
I will Google it. A little white boy did it.
To the bottom of something was wrong with that little boy, bro. But I'm saying, like,
it was child imagination.
But it was his mental already, bro.
Something was wrong.
It's a billion quadrillion kids watch SpongeBob. How many people dove to the bottom of the ocean? How many kids? Something was already wrong. Don't try to put that on imagination.
Why did I say you're not going to
That's just an example.
Before you bought SpongeBob.
No, bro.
Don't put that on imagination.
No, bro. Just don't lie to your fucking kid.
It's not lying.
No, but like, no.
It's not lying.
No, but like me.
So you want to let them dress up for Halloween?
Yeah.
It's Halloween.
But that's imagination. They being somebody else.
But Halloween
exactly. That's
what the fuck. Like that's what I'm saying.
What do you say? I mean,
it's like with the Santa Claus shit, right?
Right.
My daughter asked me what Santa Claus was. I'm gonna lie to my daughter.
Right, exactly.
That's that pop.
No. I told him it was Jesus. That's when I told him.
I would have said yeah, and even if I'm thinking in my head is me. They don't gotta know that Santa me. Santa real. I'm Santa.
Right.
Yes, it's real. It's me. You don't gotta know who Santa is.
Okay, now even that. You go back and look at the word Santa. What does Santa mean? Mm-hmm. Now do you know what you're putting on yourself? Right. Calling yourself Santa?
Nah, but see, I get what you saying, but I feel like that's too technical. Like it's too literal. Like we ain't going too deep into it.
I get that. Because it's like
on the surface of it. Like
I definitely get that.
Now, if I was super religious and all of that, then you like gotta pull it. But that ain't that. But it's just
even super religious. It's like the Easter bunny. You know what
So
I'm saying?
why we doing Thanksgiving and Christmas?
But you're supposed to tell your child why Easter is here. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah, when I get up age, who about to explain that to a 4-year-old?
Yeah, I'm talking about
y'all robbing from their childhood.
How you feel?
Like, I feel like this, if my daughter believes in the Easter Bunny, I'm gonna let her believe in it straight up. I'm not gonna let her celebrate Halloween if I don't want her to believe in holidays, stuff like that. Like, same thing with Easter Bunny is a holiday. I'm not gonna let her search for it. It's like, no, that's backwards as fuck. She gonna believe in everything she gonna believe in straight up.
Who was mad when they found out Santa Claus wasn't real?
Nobody. I never cared.
No, me.
I never. Is the gift still coming?
Right.
His gift still coming.
I was mad when I thought Santa Claus was real.
Right.
I
always.
I'm like 8, 9 years old, man.
You still got my
I don't lie with you. You lied to me.
I was mad as shit.
You believe everything your parents tell you.
That's
true.
And then when you find out they lied,
it really
It do.
I baked cookies for Santa. My father was high shit. He ate them. I watched it.
Because look, that hurt.
I never cared. I never cared where them jokes came from. You ain't have to tell me nothing. I just know the imagination.
My imagination was Santa Claus was really real.
I feel like
I wasn't into it that deep.
I was. I really thought Santa was real.
Okay, but when you get up in age 14, it's a time and a place to have the conversation. Right. But while my child is a child,
right,
she's gonna believe in everything.
Right. That's what I said. My mother let me believe it until I seen it.
Every cartoon is fake. You see the shit you watch is fake. They be back there acting. It's a lie. In other words, it's a human that's talking about the car. You're not gonna do all that. You gonna let them think that's Caillou on that motherfucking TV. You gonna let them think that that's whatever Dragon Ball Z. You gonna let them think that these niggas is real. Hey, so why can't it be fucking Santa Claus?
I'm gonna give you something because based on what you just said, watch this. Little boy had a cape on, and his dad is watching him. He said, "All right, you sure you want to do it?" He said, "Dad, let me show you something." Jumped off the fucking top steps. He thought he could fly.
Well, Daddy dumb as shit. Right.
Show me,
little nigga.
Watching Superman. Superman came on, jumped off the top.
Hit the
fire. So what he just came around the corner. So what he just called him and he came.
He said, "Daddy, come here." Already at the top steps. And he like, what? He already had the camera out. Jumped off the top step.
I do believe he do bad stuff like that. I do believe that. And it's just like, you draw the straw. I mean, you got one that's
different though.
I feel like I guess it's a way that we just give it to them without killing their imagination. I feel like with me personally, my daughter, she talking about like Santa Claus and shit. I'm just like, listen, Santa Claus. I asked my baby mother first. I'm like, should I let her? She was like, man, listen, you, so do you. Right. Bet. No.
Right.
Santa Claus ain't real, bro, because she was already skeptical. And if you already skeptical, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, what the fuck? I'm not about to mislead you, and then when you find out, you're gonna come after me. Because if you anything like me, you gonna be mad.
I'd probably ask, like, what made you ask me that?
I mean, we went through that. So that's why I was like,
it's different though. Like, they ask, okay, yeah, tell them the truth. Like, my daughter asked me, she was like, Mom, I know Santa not real because we don't have a channel. Like, that's when you let them know. Yeah, like,
because now they're grown enough to know it ain't that. But why they still believe it?
I let it slide if they'll ask me.
Okay,
yeah. They don't ask me.
Okay. So what if they never ask?
And
now they're like 20.
No, you gotta know.
Not 20. You gotta know. At some point, you gotta tell them.
Not 20.
Nah, 20 you better know.
What's really going on?
Cut it off early, man.
No, it's certain things. Like, if they start to ask and get curious,
they can still like Christmas.
I say about
they just gotta know Santa Claus ain't real.
About 6, 7. Stop talking about Santa, bro. Now I can talk to you like
I say 8, 9.
Because now you're a little human being that can talk back and forth to me, and I can really let you know.
So now you gonna tell them when you ready?
Yeah, because I'm the parent.
But you lying to them.
Like, so now they will.
I was Santa Claus really true.
He was. His name is Saint Nick.
And I can put on 100 movies to show you this.
Right, he's a real person.
All of them niggas look different.
And he is a real person, though.
He is Santa Claus is definitely real.
Definitely a fact.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I did with my kids this
year. Gifts, we ain't got no chimney, no fireplace, no none of that. Like, it's common sense. So when your child get up to age and like, oh, well, this and that ask question, then you deliver the truth. But until then, you don't say nothing.
So when their curiosity is out of the situation, that's when I choose.
How the fuck you comfortable about me?
I'm fucking weak.
Nah, I agree with y'all.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm asking. So when the kids, right? When they come of the age of wanting to know about the thing, that's when you decide to explain about it.
Right.
Okay, so now, imagination, right? Kid knows that we cut the fire on. They want to do it. I had an imagination as a kid. I burnt my left hand, my whole left hand. Okay, wait.
That was just on you.
No. I'm gonna explain it. Y'all do y'all hair, right? I see she has curls. You have curls. I don't know how you... All right, now, if you do your hair right, y'all got the curling iron heaters, right? All right, my mother had a curling iron heater, the old joint, where you put the curling irons in the middle of it. I didn't know the whole joint heat up. I'm like 4 or 5. I got water on my hands. I'm washing my hands. I'm in the bathroom alone. My mother left that shit on from work. I'm imaginative. I want to see if this bitch still on. Okay. I take the water from my hands and dip it and drop it right off my hands, right? And look. And it didn't sizzle. So watch that. It didn't sizzle. So I was like, is it even on? I went to go touch that joint to see if it was on. Just checking, being curious as a kid, not asking no questions first. Just being a child. I went to touch it. My innocence, my not knowing anything. It did not sizzle. Showed me no sign of being on. So I couldn't even comprehend that it was on. I go to touch it. It feels cold. I left my hand on it, bro. He immediately starts sizzling. My whole left hand was blown up like a marshmallow.
But that's why your parents say don't.
And I'm running around the whole house.
No. So you didn't get that from nobody. That's just your personal.
No, that was me watching my mom do her hair, not knowing what she was doing, how she was doing it, and didn't know what was going on.
But this not coming from no fictional state or nothing. So you just said to me earlier,
it's just something that I observed. Santa Claus is something that children observe. It's not something that they know is true or false or fiction or anything. They just observing something.
So it's not lying to them. So it's just about, like, the same way we said somebody's going, like, they jumped off of the whoop or whatever case may be. But their imagination came from nothing, just like yours did. So it's just something that just happens because when you're growing up, you go through these situations that you just have to learn. Like, I fucking rode a bicycle with no socks on one day and fell off the pedal and scraped my shit.
Okay, but would you have preferred your parent to have said, hey, look, you know there's something called knee pads, so you don't have to do that?
Yeah, but I mean,
and they would have pre-informed you of the such, so you didn't have no access. We were talking about
that earlier. A parent can even say that doesn't necessarily mean that the child is going to do it.
That is so true.
But then that's the choice. And now we can have the conversation and see this is why you're following instructions.
But I didn't learn that.
I want to know, why did you touch that thing?
Yeah.
He was a kid.
Why did you up there jumping off?
Because I was curious. I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know wasn't like, she never told you not to touch.
I never was that kid to touch nothing in front of them, to be like.
So why touch it behind?
Kids are sneaky because kids are sneaky.
So that was
no. Kids in general are just sneaky.
So they do things without the view of their determines these type of situations that happen.
I believe it does, because we will never know. As a kid, you can't tell me that you didn't think of things outside of your parents and then wanted to try them.
But it wasn't because I watched a cartoon or somebody told me it was a Santa Claus. It was just because
it's just in general. Whatever you do in life, like, all right.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Good question.
What's up?
This is like safety now. Children, so we talking about children and questions. Do you think at a young age your child should know what a gun is and what it can do to them?
In today's world, yes.
Yes.
In today's world, yes.
I'm gonna say it depends because
what age?
A girl, not more so, but a boy,
yeah.
I feel like a girl and a boy.
As soon as they're ready, but I feel like if you're...
Well, at what age should we talk?
Yeah,
I feel like as soon as
but
you gotta know your child though. Your child bad as shit, bro.
I let him do his own thing.
Don't introduce guns into their life. You know they already on
ignorant. It depends because kids are into Nerf guns and Call of Duty and stuff, and they might think it's fabricated like that. So if they touch, like, say if your mother got a gun in her room or something, and they get it, you shoot your uncle because you thought it was like a Nerf gun. So it depends.
You know, Reese mom with this.
Nah, he means so when you introduce it.
Teach them.
Yeah, see, mine was not.
Yeah, one day.
Because the imagination is right. Just so you can avoid
like the real gun.
And now even him bringing that up, this goes back to imagination and just being curious. Because things in kids' view, period, you have to give them direction with what they're seeing. They are children. They do not know how to go about these things.
Right. And it also depends on the child, too, like you said. Because, like, my daughter, Kyla, I would never do that. But for Clyde, because he's my first son, he's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think he's more understanding. But Kyla, no. I wouldn't even try. She's 7, but she ain't there.
Brain, like, I know your ass.
So do you feel like you should be? Do you feel like that's gender specific? Like you should teach your daughters or your sons?
I think daughters a little bit older.
That's why I said
Even
I
away
wait till
from-
she get older.
yes, daughters
Even
older,
away
much
from me.
so.
I'm saying like,
Because remember, girls think with emotion. You know what I'm saying, right?
Mhm.
And boys go all back
Exactly.
to
You see,
God.
right? And that's why.
No,
if they
Just introduce them.
If they see it, of course,
you
yeah.
gotta let them
yeah.
know.
They already know what guns is.
Right.
Exactly. So I be the
So-
first to at least tell my child that this shit
Yeah.
kill
Right,
you.
right, what it can
will,
do,
like
right.
I will tell you straight up what the fuck it'll scare you.
Right.
With. To that
Exactly
shit.
what it
If
sounds
anything.
like, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't make it
everything,
as
right.
a thing that
Right.
you need to
Yeah, like,
Yeah, hell no, right?
Just
No,
a certain ass
exactly.
piece of
Right,
shit.
no.
Like, what
I feel that
Right.
from that perspective.
Now, in this instance, I got a 9-year-old. That's my oldest.
Right.
My daughter was 7 when George Floyd was killed. So you know these situations
Right.
come
As a
about,
a black person, yeah.
exactly
Right.
us being the age we are and just the race we are.
Mhm.
You know, is that something you think you should teach your children about, just being safe in the community, who they are? You know what I'm saying? Because
Sure.
you might get
got
pulled
to.
over. It's been situations where
all that.
You got to though.
I just heard of
We went
somebody
to
get pulled
Disney
over,
Ice.
and the lady had somebody in her car,
Moana wasn't white.
and the cops
She wasn't brown.
shot into
She
the
was
car
like,
and
"That's
killed the
not
lady.
brown."
Yeah, nah.
The situation is,
I definitely think you gotta give them knowledge on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
but what age though?
Man,
Like you
young,
said,
man.
nine,
Young, man.
Soon as they can comprehend you. Soon as we can talk like adults. Don't let me have a kid and this little motherfucker talking. Like today, when you see it on the internet, these little niggas be like 2-3, they be talking like, well, let me get one of them old grown little kids that and I can talk to you like a human. I'm gonna talk every day, all day. We're gonna talk like men.
Be real though.
Or we're gonna
Right.
100%. I'm not gonna treat you like a kid,
child.
but you are, but we're gonna talk like that. Like if you can comprehend everything I'm saying out my mouth, is on. Like the faster you can do that, is on.
Now, do you speed that process up? Now, this right here goes right back to the Christmas thing. Do you speed that process up for that child, or do you let that child go as long as they want in their imagination?
Yeah, because I'm driving this boat. I'm in control. So I know. Boom, boom, this is my kid. I'm gonna let them live in this box for as long as I want them to live in this box. Then I'm gonna take them up. I'm raising this like me. I'm a big dog person. I ain't no kids, but I had dogs all my life. It's how you gotta raise that like this individual. Like what you teach somebody that's grown from nothing, that don't know nothing, is what they're gonna learn from shit that you pour into them, bro. I don't know what you say. Even when we be like the outside world teaches our kids, it does, but it's where we place our kids at. So if I place my kid in this community or this area, they're going to thrive to be this type of person. Who versus me putting my kid in the hood or who? It's just how the dice can roll. Like your more probability.
All right, well, last question there. I'm gonna ask y'all like a last question real quick. Bounced off like basically what you were saying. What if you try to carry on certain traditions and shit? Like you said, moving your kid out the hood, and what if they just go against that shit? Like they still trying to go out the hood, they still trying. You trying to push a certain religion on your child, they go to another religion, or they trying to, you know what I'm saying? They just defiant. Then what? You can't do shit about that.
I feel like at an age where you're grown now, I'm gonna let you drive it. Once you get to the point where you can drive the car by yourself, you're gonna drive the car by yourself. Like where I feel like I don't gotta cook. Like at some point you're gonna have to learn on your own. I'm gonna respect that, but you have to be an adult enough to be like, we can say even like a 16, 17, 18. Once you get to the point where you're stable enough, nigga, if you out here working, you living life like you're already to the point where okay, you gotta go out there and learn some shit I can't teach you. So, but I'm talking about as just growing from little to that point. Once they get to a certain point, you gotta let them be free. I'm not gonna.
They ready for.
Yeah, they ready to be grown. Then be grown.
But what if they not grown yet? What if they?
I feel like that goes back to the other question a little bit when I said I'm gonna let my child be my child.
Right, exactly. And
like when you fuck up, then we gonna work on it, improve it. But you can't try to raise like your child to be some type of way, and then they go back to that. Like you gotta let them be them. Like that's how they grow from learning from their mistakes. So let them be them.
I got a question for you. So, go ahead. I got a question for you. So now, even with that, now allowing your child to live like that. Now say they're 21 now. What's the cutoff limit? Because I don't feel as though like even if my child doesn't make my expectations on how I'm trying to raise my child and stuff like that, you got parents out in the world. They got a cutoff time.
I don't have a cutoff time. Anytime my child needs me. Any,
right,
so like they can be with you, they 35, and they fell off. They always be with you. 25, they need to get their life back together.
Long as I know you really striving and the chickens ain't going your way and shit, but I know you going to
as long as you trying and stuff like that, like,
but if you just bumming it out, then
they always say parents there's no age limit on that.
You're saying basically is no cutoff time as long as they working and trying. Right?
Like if you fall all off and you need your mother help, you should be able to get your mother help.
So that's a follow. How many times
your child is always
as many times as you like. It's okay to start completely over.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. I done had to start over at least 3-4 times.
My child, I can have 40. Okay,
but we always bounce back.
I had 5 kids, and guess what? Anytime any of them 5 need me, I'm there.
Exactly.
It don't matter if you're 60.
Right.
I got you.
Right. Until your last right.
That's real.
Or even come back to live with y'all know that.
Yeah, whatever it is, right? Or me and my wife are down right now. We need somewhere to say, all right, come on, bring the kids, let's go, right? You know, until you can get back on your feet, right?
No,
you're not supposed to reject your
people will be like, nah, you got a man, or nah, you let your person take that. Are you taking the in-laws too? Taking your in-laws, like you take your stepson, your son-in-law, or your daughter-in-law.
Hell yeah, exactly.
You gotta accept the whole person. Now this person is.
If I'm accepting my daughter or my son, then I'm accepting everything that comes with it.
They gotta be ass out.
If it came down to
exactly, that's what you're fucking.
They gotta be ass out. Especially if you got. And why don't I know about this before it happened? I don't know anyone now calling me this shit about this shit. What the fuck you mean? That's why we go, what? That's coming around.
That's why I'm telling you, how many times
we gotta talk about this.
They keep fucking up. Like
your child or your child's spouse.
How many times you give them?
Like, listen.
It depends on
some point. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What the fuck are you really doing? You know what I'm saying?
You gonna have now conversations.
Like, but sometimes their brain don't right. They got running around in circles until they hit their head hard enough and go, damn, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
For you, like you give that right. You say what you just said about that. You're gonna have those conversations with them, but like. You're not gonna have no cutoff for them, but at the sense you're not gonna keep letting them run into the same mistake.
Right, and
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, right, and I get that.
Like I'm not gonna go like that. Like we gonna figure something out, and I'm gonna hold you accountable to that shit.
But sometimes people just.
And if you really fucked up, if you just go, I'm gonna have to be like cold word, motherfucker. I ain't gonna do dirty. I ain't gonna do dirty. Still my child, still look out for you.
But it's a learning situation for the time being.
But like, what if? All right, so speaking of that, like. Sometimes people be hard headed and shit like that. What if your child, you got a daughter, shit like that, she dealing with a nigga that's abusive?
Oh no, she ain't not now. If you getting abused, you better come over there.
You sitting there trying to talk to her. You sitting there trying.
If she don't want to leave,
not going nowhere. Shit like that. Yeah, how you know
with that? That's right there.
Question.
With that right there. With that right there.
I'm going to jail. Be hard headed.
At a point,
I'm actually going to jail. So.
But see, I don't know how to, because I was in an abusive relationship, so I can understand that shit is really hard for some women to really.
I'm definitely gonna address that shit to homie.
It's really hard.
And then now, if you do it again, he disrespected me because we already had a talk.
So I'm
gonna speak to him. We're gonna have a talk, and if you do it again, it's like now you disrespecting me because we talking about it. First time you did it, we never talked about it. We never talked about it.
And I get it, what you're saying.
But now, homie, do that shit again. I'm fighting. Look now. That's what it gotta be. It's not about me beating the shit out of her every day. That's just crazy.
No.
Right.
That's gonna be one of those situations. My daughter, like, if we crush him, first of all, my daughter ain't gonna fuck with no nigga that's gonna put his hands on.
Right.
Tripping.
If some nigga really be turning crazy, some nigga be turning crazy,
teach her, bro. It don't matter. They can be living together. He knock her ass out real quick, and she don't say nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's how it happens. They don't tell.
No, bro, because that's why I be real with her now. So she can always be.
You can't control who she love and
right. Exactly. Goes through.
When you're not racist.
So you saying basically females wouldn't call nobody if something happened to them.
I'm not saying they wouldn't, but they talk
That's what I'm saying.
right
But
No,
in
I
that
don't
type
think
of
they do.
situation,
No,
I'm trying to say,
all the
it's
time.
if
fucked up.
you
Not
have
all
a
the time.
nigga like, yeah, you
But
gonna
they
put
do
up
tell
with
somebody. They tell a friend. They do tell somebody.
But they don't go call somebody that they think this is going to turn into a war situation.
But when that
I
goes
call
on,
he's
right now, at the female abuse
until like that.
yeah,
shit
because
happen.
they're not gonna
People
call
are
you. They
wild,
come
right?
call you. They say, "Oh, it's
like
some other one. I'm on my father like that."
Well,
that's what I'm
how
saying.
about
Every
this?
tell our
I get the
girlfriends
call,
that
then it's
was-
up there.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
it get to
Oh,
you,
you
then
gonna say?
at the end of the day, if she ain't tell me, that's on her. Stupid. You should have been told me that shit.
But some people don't do that.
I but listen, when I do find out and I have
Right.
shit.
Okay, but
it is
even
what
all
it
right.
is.
So now let's say, hold on. So
threatening
now
them
let's
for
say she do come tell you.
Okay.
And she like, oh, dad, you gonna handle that shit. What you doing? You going to talk to him? You going to
jail.
What you doing? Hold on. What you doing? No, listen. What you doing?
All right, so listen. If y'all telling me go about it in a mature way,
No, I'm asking you, how would you go about it, period?
like, I'm not about to say money.
I know you're not about to say. I'm just asking, like.
Like the first time you hear about it, what you about to go?
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna have to talk to her.
Yeah.
I gotta see how long this shit been happening.
Right.
Be honest with me about everything.
Right.
So
How it happened. Right.
And then if I gotta talk to this nigga too, because you know females be wild.
Right.
And if
That's
she
true.
doing some wild shit, I gotta be real with my daughter. I gotta see. But if this nigga just like beating my daughter, bro, I want to. Yeah.
But listen. But even now, let's say you go ahead and you beat. You know, you gotta go talk to him. You gotta da. Your daughter still go back, bro. What if she still with? Now what? You going to beat him again?
First of all, dummy, if you want to go back with him, I'm gonna let her know you're being dumb, bro.
But some women
do
that.
All right, so as long as I told you,
now
eventually you're gonna have to figure that shit out for yourself.
So you
because we can't control nobody.
And kill her.
I'm right.
So now, so that's what I'm saying.
Lose, but I'm just asking.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't
like,
really do nothing about it if she gonna keep doing that.
That's why I said.
So it's like
mentally
if I
attached
go crush that nigga, that's the only way I can solve it.
Then she gonna hate you.
I got 5 girls.
So what? I saved your life. Hate me.
Nah, and like if it's getting to that point, like,
But, like,
her life or
even if we don't got
his,
paralyzed
I'm
my son,
definitely
we don't
gonna
got
go to jail. Yeah, I'm a dog on shit up.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
But sometimes it don't get
right. And sometimes the girls get mad when you even going to approach them.
But if you're
mad, bro,
but you 9 times out of 10, a girl is not gonna tell her father something unless she truly needs to tell that nigga something.
I'm not gonna based on that.
Depending on the relationship, with your child.
I feel like my daughter's.
If you super than this, but no. I'm not even gonna tolerate it.
I'm gonna teach my daughter to not even put herself in a situation.
Also, be attached to niggas,
also,
you know women be attached to niggas.
He knock her ass out. Like, he be letting her hit him and be like, chill. Then he get fed up and he hit him.
Well, I got good one. What if your daughter is aggressive?
That's what I said. Did you not hear that?
I would know, but listen.
I'm fine.
And I feel like as a parent, you would know growing up your daughter is going to be an aggressive ass female. You're going to know. If you really been a parent, you're going to be knowing. My daughter is kind of like wild as shit.
And that's why we don't go tell our brothers or stuff like that, because I'm glad to talk to you.
So you
want to have, but you
have sons too.
That's why we don't go do it.
Right.
All right, so vice versa.
If you talking slick out the mouth like that,
Vice versa.
yes, I am, because I've been in that situation. I caught a nigga, playing me 50, so I popped him. Like, yeah, what's wrong with you?
So what if this nigga really do you dirty?
We was fighting like shit. Okay, cool. Like, what's wrong?
You still here. So
that used to be.
I'm talking about.
That's what you supposed to do.
No, I'm saying, but like, you was the aggressor, is what you were saying.
And that's what I'm
so
saying.
what if he really did you dirty in that?
Straight like that.
He was doing me wrong.
I mean, like, physically, like, beat the shit out you after you even put your hands on.
Okay, I hit him first. What the fuck?
That's different. But that's what we saying, like, even about your child.
You see, I did that too. But the only reason why, because he called me somebody else's name. And I think that's ultimate disrespect, right? You deserve to get hit for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, we do be starting shit. I'm not gonna lie, we do. As women, we do, and I'm gonna take accountability for all of us. We start stuff, sometimes we hit them and we provoke them. But don't put your hands on no nigga if you don't want them to hit you back.
Exactly.
Males just don't like.
That even go. I feel like that even goes back to being a parent. Because now, if you being a parent,
but what if your parent didn't teach you that? Then
that's one.
But I'm saying about us here. So the question is basically like, if having your child right in that situation, in these situations, you being a parent, being involved, free to that. If you're the parent, you know what I'm saying, and just you want them to have a healthy relationship with anybody they get with. So how far do you get into their business?
I don't get into it.
Put your hands on the.
But like even before that, like, are you screening who they dating?
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out or whatever like that. But
you mean grown up and stuff?
Yeah, are you gonna be a part of?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would like. If you get to a point where they hitting.
I would say I would
you
like
don't
to
know about it, and then they gotta get to a point.
But that's what I'm saying. That's supposed to come from the beginning.
Right, and that's what I
remember that first was like, I can't wait to put my first daughter boyfriend in the trunk. Like, yeah, because you gotta first tell them, look, this how it's gonna be. This is my daughter. You play with me, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I would like to though, but I know
that's how it should be.
I'm keep it G.
Any father.
I dealt with a lot of females like in the time frame we talk about, but I never met no parents. A lot of them, I was dating with these girls for years, and I never met a parent. Ever met a parent. Never met a parent.
If you don't,
they might have came to and met mine, but it was a while before. It was a while before I met a parent.
Why not?
Like it had to be.
No, explain
we
to
ain't
me.
finna be serious.
If you don't meet the girl parent,
like I feel like
it had to be
that
accident.
serious.
Yeah, like
if it's that serious, you feel me? Like if you really fuck with somebody, you gonna want them to meet your family.
No, not one time. I don't care if my spouse don't meet my family.
I'm telling you,
like you can meet certain members, but like, I don't really care.
So you take it married, like,
and then y'all gonna have a wedding.
I'm just talking about boyfriend and girlfriend shit.
Yeah, see, me growing up, my mother always had to know who I was involved with.
It's not.
That's the fuck it is. It's gonna be
it depends on your relationship with your family. I'm not about to let my nigga meet my family. I don't even fuck my family. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But like that's what I'm saying. You can meet certain members of my family, but like not everybody.
Like what I'm saying, like your family, who you consider to be around, like that you love, like
that's cool. But like, my nigga don't gotta meet my mom.
I mean, like, I didn't meet no parents for it, and I was dealing with. I ain't no parents.
I only probably met like 3 parents.
Right, like it was rare that I met a parent, and that was really my girls. Probably like I ain't meet parents. Like one thing I learned about
all them like a whole.
They gonna do what they want to do, bro. Much as you think you got, and then you teach it, they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Cause all of y'all on this couch did what the fuck y'all wanted to do. Y'all ain't do what all the shit your parents wanted you to do. You did what the fuck you wanted.
But sometimes be
shit your parents would never even know.
You said yeah. That's why I stopped.
I don't ask like
when I was younger, I did, but now that I'm older, it's an option. You know what I'm saying?
Your parents would
right,
never
when you
know.
were younger, right? It was like a necessary thing to do. You got to do my mom. But as you got older, it was like, do I really want this person to meet my family? You know,
I do. Like in my mind, I would want to get an idea who your parents are, but it's not. Mandatory.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I feel like females meet niggas' parents more than males meet females' parents because boys will bring girls to all the time. You meet the mom and shit like that. Like,
that's why I said you sometimes be by accident. Like,
right, exactly.
It's not the same when a male hand than it is with a female hand. Like, how the fuck is a nigga getting into your house? If you a female, you ain't coming over, nigga, but they can come over our house. At least I know my house. My house is free.
No, I let somebody be my mother before.
I don't know.
I need to know.
I was free.
Right. I need to know who my children.
But like if I talk to an typically, I always be all that.
Right. Because I'm big on influence. Right. Exactly. Whoever's with my child, you got to influence them in the right way.
Nah, that's what I know. God, too.
How do everybody feel about child support?
Ooh, not
child support.
How do everybody feel about child support?
That shit.
I feel like if he ain't taking care of that baby,
I feel like it's a sticky ick. Because some niggas really deserve to be on that shit.
Hello.
But child support?
Yes.
But some niggas do deserve to be on child support.
Right.
But women don't really use child support.
That's
child
support.
What?
No,
lies.
They don't.
Lies.
Okay, let's not say women as if we're talking about everyone.
Right, not every woman. Right.
But majority take advantage of that shit.
Yeah, like my mother. You buy crayon egg, bitch. I need some peppers. Like, what's wrong? Yeah. Like, mothers do like. My mother probably was the type of thing. Like, she be doing stuff.
Right, and then some others, but like me, like anytime my son's father sends me money, you have to go get some shoes. Go pick them up. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing
whatever it is that he needs or he wants, that money goes to him. I make my own money. You know what I'm saying? That money goes to my child.
You $3 short. You're not going to use that child support money.
The cash side of the food stamp they loaded on that side. Especially when you got them kids, bro. They be loaded. Them over like 300. Like, how you got cash?
It comes down to it.
That's the only reason I had kids for. Tax return.
Then I mentioned child support. we all go to the men paying child support. What if the men have majority custody? How y'all think about putting women on child support?
Put that bitch on. Like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, I feel like it works both ways.
Yes.
If she doing like she ain't taking care of the baby, put her on child support.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I think that's...
No,
I
a woman is quick to do
because
I'm fair with that shit. Even still, like, it's even based on like how much that person makes. It's not.
I feel like child support was strictly made for women, though.
I'm putting women on.
Like tariff and food, like all that was made for women. That's the whole women.
But no, I feel like
men
we just don't care enough to go through that dumbass shit. Like women so pressed, like y'all be thinking it.
Doing all this, we not doing that shit.
I feel like
even when men
over here, man, we straight. Y'all doing that petty dumb shit.
I feel like even when men do go do that shit, it's not the same when women go do it. They're not giving you the same.
No, I know.
Treatment.
My little cousin got his kids. Like niggas could get child. Niggas could do it. Niggas just don't
choose to do it. Right.
Niggas just don't attempt to do that shit.
Right.
If she really trash can over on the other side, you good, bro. You just gotta go do it, bro. Just like they do. Women just take the time and effort. Just like your friend shit, they just take the time and effort to do the extra mile. We don't care enough, bro. We just don't care enough. Like it's straight. I got them. Like ain't nobody tripping off that. You good. Stay just as long as you stay the fuck away from us, we good. Like type of shit. Like you know that. Like we don't care that much. Bro.
I agree. I just say I'm blessed not to be on child support.
Okay. I feel that, man. Please, man.
Another one. Who raised gun to y'all head? Y'all gotta answer real quick. Who raised better kids? Who raised better children? Single moms or single dads?
Women.
Man.
Women. Single dads.
Men.
Women. So your daughter come on up her, you gonna help her out? You gonna teach her everything, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it?
Enough women in my life.
Yeah, the fuck you talking about?
But majority men, no.
Yeah, that's nothing to her.
It's a lie. You ain't gonna do that girl hair, no pics. You gonna like,
I'm gonna learn how to do that shit. You right, I'm not gonna do that shit. I know enough to get all the time we can do here. Jolly weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got people to help me out about that shit. I'm like, look, the little shit came on. What the fuck?
It's a split mix. Because I can honestly say that, like my daughter, she told me she loved her father more than she loved me, but I never got offended. You know what I'm saying?
Girls always daddy's.
Exactly. She right. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing I can possibly do about it. You know what I'm saying? So in my book, he won. You know what I'm saying? That's his.
So single dads raised
they might be better in like certain fields, but I feel like
and I understand.
You can never replace your mother. I'll say that. I'll say that single women have done it more, so that single women are the better ones at it. But I say that overall, I feel like bad situations come out of rather you hear about more single mother children getting into things more than a single father. You don't hear rarely will hear ever like
woman owning the pit bull. Why are you walking this big ass dog? This fucking dog don't listen to you. None of this shit. You do not need to have it. You hear me? And that's really what it is. Like really, bro. Like I'll be like, hell nah, bro.
At the end of the day, the sun going.
Y'all more lenient. They can sit here that crowd. They be like, shut the fuck up.
The
fuck? Like that's y'all just sit there just chilling, knowing it, rocking the tree in the back of my head.
I feel like when you become a mother, you could tone all of that.
Yeah, you can. Women do. We have that ability where we can tone
the fuck down.
Get the fuck. Right. Get over here right now. Sit down right there. Get the tablet. Sit down right there. Don't fuck real.
Fuck up.
The only thing he can't tone out is crying. But really?
Piss me off.
If I'm too frustrated, but if the baby just crying and I hear it, I'm like, all right, what the hell?
I can tone a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, but if they playing and talking and I'm in my zone,
I just zone out from time to time. So literally.
Sure. Last question. My last question. What's worse? That be mom, that be dad.
That be mom.
Man, that be dad.
How the fuck you gonna curse that baby for 9 months to leave it?
I say that be mom.
I say that be mom too.
I can see on that. If you put it like that,
that'd be mom.
That'd be mom is worse.
Morally,
your baby.
yeah, morally, that'd be mom for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But fuck the nigga who
Dad is
fucked
worse.
her. Like, what about him? Fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
No, we said which one is the deadbeat?
It's
No,
worse.
which one worse?
Worse than worse.
Yeah, worse. Mom, because the mom actually carried the baby off.
Right,
and
you
just gonna
like
do
you
that,
will bond with that baby.
If you don't love your child, there's something wrong with your soul, bro.
That's crazy.
why would you have the baby?
Something wrong with your soul.
Yeah, you don't love your DNA.
You know what?
And the joint ain't even did nothing yet.
You know what? Right. You know what?
It just got here. Ain't did nothing. You don't like it already? Like,
mom, bro.
What's wrong with you? Right?
chill.
Like what?
I gotta chill with that shit. Don't
I'm
do that shit.
crying.
that's
That's
crazy.
why you do abortion.
That's fine.
No, and I understand.
But
Yeah.
that's the same.
No, but it's
Fuck
evil
that.
to put
This
this
is
out here and just say,
That would
nah,
be
that's
evil.
my
Murder. The baby is the same.
I changed my mind.
It's not right. Exactly.
Give it up for adoption.
yeah, because you still want you out in the world.
You can give it shit. No. You gonna give it to somebody that can't have it. That's love that baby.
It's better to dump it off. It's better to dump it off than kicking it everywhere like why walking around the house like,
Fucking have the kid. If you ain't gonna take
you don't like
care
it, John, get that done.
you wasting time and money and resources.
Not to get that done.
But you would just give it away.
No.
That's still being
Don't have
dead
it.
to me. That's still being
No, that's a deadbeat for
Give
sure.
it to the
If you have the baby and you have no way of aborting it, if you
responsible
have it,
deadbeat.
give it to somebody that actually gonna take care of it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna do that, but it's nothing wrong with it.
All right, bro.
Yeah, we about to end this joint anyway, man. I appreciate y'all for joining the session and shit, man.
Yeah.
It's a good session, dog. Episode 3.
Not y'all wrong.
I'm fucking
Follow me on Instagram at sosmooove, SOSMOOVE, TikTok, all that.
Y'all know who the fuck I am, so. Anybody else?
Yeah, that.
It's over with, man.
And
Bye-bye.
and scene.